Hola a todos, I am Susana and you're listening to our Dimension Radioshow. Latin America has always had a special place in my heart, so I'm very happy to be here and to have you guys tuned in.
Susana, tell us something about you. How did you start your career as a trance vocalist?
Well, I have wanted to become a singer pretty much all my life. It really was my little girl's dream, so to speak. And when I was in high school, I actually performed a lot and I was in a band at the time. And then one day, one of our neighbors came to see me perform. He thought I had talent, so he then introduced me to two vocal producers he knew who were producing vocals for artists in electronic music. And the first vocals I worked on with them were for a track that turned out to be Dark Side of the Moon with Ernesto versus Bastian, which got supported by Armin van Buuren, who played it in his sets. And that's basically how Armin got introduced to my voice. Then a few months later, when Armin started to work on his debut artist album, my producer suggested to him that he would do a track with me, which he was more than happy to do, thankfully. And that's basically how Shivers was born, and I think that track and working with Armin is really what started it all for me.
What were some obstacles and satisfactions you had throughout your career?
Obviously, the dance music scene is dominated by DJs, and most of them are male. And also, for a very long time, vocals, or vocalists, at least that's how I see it, were viewed as just a voice that you hire for your track, like just another instrument or plugin. So I feel like as both a woman and a vocalist, I've had to fight a few battles in that sense. Also for vocalists to become more respected in the scene as artists, not just as a voice for hire. So I would say that has been one of the bigger obstacles, but overall I really love the music and its people. Most of the artists I know are really nice and genuine, and I love the fact that the music allows me to travel this much, which is another passion of mine, and to just share creativity and being able to use music and singing as my outlet, because it's always been my go-to way of expression. So I just feel really blessed to be able to do something I love so much, and you know, sometimes you just gotta take a little of the bad with the good.
How did you feel recording your last track in Spanish with Ali and Fila, Unbreakable?
When I was 18, 19, I spent 5 months in Peru. I also visited Bolivia, by the way. And after that, I also studied Spanish. And ever since that time, Latin America and the Spanish language has had a special place in my heart. And when Ali and Fila realized this, the idea to do a track with Spanish lyrics was born pretty much right away. We thought it would be a great way to honor the Spanish-speaking fans and to give an ode to trance music as a universal genre, you know, that transcends boundaries and borders. And I also just love singing in Spanish. I feel like it gives me a whole different energy when I sing. But of course, as I'm not a native speaker and I wanted to make sure we did this in a credible way, we decided to invite trance vocalist Denise Rivera, who, as you know, was born in Bolivia, to co-write the lyrics with me, and she also helped me with my pronunciation during the recording. It was a real pleasure working with her, and I'm just really happy with how the track turned out.
Will you keep releasing tracks in Spanish? If so, what news can you tell us about it?
I'm not sure, actually. I'm still just really taking in the response to Unbreakable. I really enjoyed the whole process, and I'm so happy with the reaction so far. At this moment, there are no plans for more tracks in Spanish, pero nunca digas nunca. Hola, Trancefamily Latina, it's me, Susana, and I would like to take this opportunity to say gracias por su apoyo y que espero verlos pronto en América Latina.